The Jersey Mom's Kitchen. Today we're going to make some really fun cookies. Those of you who know me, most of you don't, I am not a baker. I'm a cook, but not a baker. I do a few things well. And Christmas cookies is one of them, and cheesecake is the other. But it doesn't have to be Christmas to make these cookies. As a matter of fact, we do them at Christmas with red velvet and some mint and all that good stuff. But because spring and chocolate, spring is coming, so I thought maybe some bright, happy flavors would be a good idea. Wait till you see this. It's 3 ingredients, super easy, and a lot of fun. Great to do with kids. Kids will love this. So we're going to start with...
There's nothing dangerous with it.
No! We're going to start with a tub of whipped topping.
Cool whip.
Well, hopefully there's nothing dangerous with any cookie recipe.
Well, no, there's no machines that you would have, a parent to hold if
No.
you use a mixer.
Oh, no. Can't use a mixer. I'll tell you guys why in a second. Well, you'll see why. So we're going to dump a whole entire tub
It'll separate.
of whipped topping. No, it'll stick.
Oh, yeah, true.
In the bowl. The whole thing.
That thing is all bent.
Huh?
The spatula's
I know,
all
the
bent.
spatula's all bent.
Cheap dollar store.
I know, it worked really, really well when I did them before, so we're going to...
As long as it works.
Right. And a box of cake mix. Any brands, any flavor you want.
Moist.
Oh,
I don't understand why people don't like that word. It's just a word.
I don't know. It's like ointment. Whoa.
Oink.
Okay, let
Ointment.
me open this up.
Ointment.
Oh my gosh, Nick.
Grown ass man acting like a child.
Well, it's too much sugar from the cookies we made already.
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Tub of Cool Whip. Packet of cake mix.
Cool whip.
Cool Whip. Lord. Lemon is really good. It doesn't matter what, I mean, it doesn't matter what flavor. You want to do them with kids who like chocolate, do chocolate cake. Okay, and then...
You're the one that put it on the plate.
My phone is on vibrate, but it was on top of a plate behind me, and it made the fat noise, but it was just a phone fat. So, it'll take a few minutes to incorporate, but it does incorporate.
It looks really shaggy.
It does look shaggy. The reason why it's not a good idea to put this in your stand mixer like you normally would with cookie dough, or to use like a hand mixer, is because it gets super sticky, like melted marshmallow sticky. So basically you'd be scraping it off of your mixing the paddle or whatever you were using.
Your appliances in general.
Yeah, your appliances in general. It would all just stick to the beaters, or it would stick to the paddle, whatever you're using.
Stick to the bowl.
No, if it's stuck to the bowl, that's no big deal. You can scrape it off. But it would stick to your...
Stick to the motor.
Yeah, your mixing apparatus.
Apparatus.
Well, I want it to be... Oh my gosh. Alright, wait, I'll move the phone. Sorry about that.
It's really loud.
It was loud. It was echoing off the little plate I had it sitting on. Okay. It does take a little bit, but it does incorporate. So we can just bear with me. So you can see it's starting to get doughy, like cookie doughy. And you'll know it's mixed when, all the cake mix isn't loose at the bottom and it's all kind of a big old dough ball. And the really cool part about this recipe is, well, it's 3 ingredients. We already used 2. We're coming up on the 3rd. But it makes a lot of cookies. Like, this is such a great thing for, like, a kid's party or something. This, believe it or not, makes like 3 dozen cookies.
And you can see the size of the bowl. And it's really not that much.
No, but it makes a lot of cookies. I got 3 dozen out of the ones we just did.
Show them those in a minute.
Yep, we'll show you guys because obviously you're not gonna hang around and wait for these to bake. Okay, see where it's good and sticky and like marshmallowy?
It kind of does look like yellow marshmallow.
And it smells like it too. It smells like cotton candy or marshmallows or something.
It's the sugar.
So well, yeah. I'll just go ahead and scrape that down.
This big tablespoon.
Yes, you'll need a big tablespoon for the next part anyway. Okay, so the third ingredient is just confectioner sugar. I've got a little in here. I'll put a little bit more.
Startling. It's really white.
You said that about the ricotta yesterday. Alright, so this is just powdered sugar.
It's really, really bright in the camera.
I'm not sure why we got the bag instead of the box that time, but it's okay. So,
maybe it was cheaper.
possibly. So what you're gonna do is just take a little spoonful. It gets a little messy on your hands, and kind of knock it into the confectioner sugar, and then make a
Kind
ball.
of form it in the
Yes.
sugar.
Yes. You don't want to try to form it first. Form it in the sugar, otherwise
Because it
your
would be all over your
Yes.
hands.
Your hands will be loaded. Okay, so I don't know, like a hefty spoon. Well, you guys have done drop cookies before, right? I mean, it's
As big as you want, really.
yeah. I mean, you could do them as big as you want, but it's like not a teaspoon, not a tablespoon, but like I don't know, like a big old drop, plop, and then form it into a ball in your confectioner. This one's a little smaller than the others. You want to don't
Emphasizing the fact that you can make it any size that you want.
Okay, but don't do that. Try to get them all as uniform as you can so they bake.
Even
One
though-
doesn't burn and the other one's not raw.
Yeah. But if you're gonna make them bigger, make a whole batch bigger,
Right.
so they all bake evenly.
Try to keep them as uniform as you can. I mean, I'm sure people that are watching have either baked cookies before or watched someone bake cookies before. So that one's like a little bit bigger. I'm not good at this. I told you, I'm really not a baker.
Yeah.
Oh,
You just
yeah.
Flick stuff?
I just totally flicked everything all over the place.
nothing hit me, so you're good.
Well, good. I say I'm not a baker, and I'm really not. Nick can tell you. I do cheesecake well.
Because you've done it enough times.
Right. But sometimes I even screw that up. I can use the same recipe over and over again and still sometimes get cheese soup in the middle.
It really depends on your oven and baking time and your preparation too.
Yeah, and I get impatient. And I don't follow directions well. That's why these cookies are so fun, because it's like, by the time I get bored, we're done.
Yeah.
Alright.
Because you didn't really have much of a prep time,
No.
so you're
I
not.
want to get the full dozen out so I can show you what's left. You guys, seriously, 3 dozen out of 1 box of cake mix and 1 tub of Cool Whip.
Cool Whip.
Cool Whip.
Putting so much emphasis on the H.
I don't know. Do we have any Family Guy
I don't
fans
know. They'll probably say it in the
that
comments.
know the Cool Whip reference? So anyway, any flavor
Yeah.
at all. We're doing lemon
And strawberry.
just because it's like springy and
It's light and you
yeah. Let me slide this up.
think of it as like a springtime flavor.
Yep.
I actually smell the lemon.
Well, I hope so.
Well, but like without it baking, you actually smell the lemon. Not so much as when it starts to bake, though.
Yeah, that smell is very fragrant. It's like baking a lemon cake. I mean, it's the same thing. Just okay. So there would be my first dozen, and you can go ahead and take a look at what's left in the bowl, so you know that this.
Really, not much of a difference than when you were.
Honestly, it's
Making
like
it.
it is. It's 3 dozen cookies for that one, easy peasy. So we're gonna go ahead and pop these in the oven at 350. They do take a little longer. Please don't put them on the bottom rack because it's The confectioner sugar will burn quickly, obviously. So put them on the middle rack. 350 for about 15 minutes. Just watch them. You know, like we always say, everybody's oven is different. And we did, I'll show you guys real quick before we go. We did strawberry cake before we went on video. And this is what they look like.
There's cracks and
Yeah, and I'm gonna actually show you guys. They're really super soft. Nick can eat that one now that I just busted it up. They're soft and chewy and gooey, kind of like a marshmallowy texture.
yeah.
So fun. Kids will love them. Everyone will love them. The sky's the limit on what flavors you can use, as long as you can find a cake mix that flavor.
Relatively cheap too.
Right, and it's very inexpensive. I don't know what Cool Whip is. It depends on where you are, but you can use generic as well.
Yeah, you can use like great value.
Right. And cake mixes, my husband always stocks up when they're buy one, get one. He does a lot of my grocery shopping for me. Or two for something, or buy one, get one. Because cake mix lasts a long time in your pantry. So keep them on hand. And like I said, as long as you've got Cool Whip and a cake, wow, we need to end this video. Holy cannoli. Cool Whip and a box of cake mix. You can make cookies anytime. Did I screw it up again?
No.
Okay.
You just know that it's not scripted.
No, nothing we do is scripted. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and bake these. And we've got another video to do tonight. Otherwise, my guys won't eat dinner. So I will see you all. And until the next time, be blessed.